Says we're live. It says we are live. And the Chelsea lineup is out. And boy, oh boy, do we have some things to discuss today. But I'll let the live officially get cracking first. That is such an interesting lineup, isn't it? Chalobah not in the side again. Leicester have gone with a 4-4-2 apparently. I'm sure that's going to look a lot more like 5 at the back than anything else. Are we? Yes, Oliver is joining the chat. Live on GBFC. Big questions about this lineup. Let me just get that little thumbnail on. It's the first stream we've done in Thailand. How exciting. Okay, I can see you guys are starting to comment now, but I'm going to be there in 1 second. I'm just doing the admin shenanigans. Just tweeting the link up with a picture. Okay. Here we go. The chat is alive. What are you guys saying? Hope you've had a good weekend. This is literally like the dream kickoff time for me. 9 p.m. in the evening. I've got myself a little evening coffee because, of course, there will be more GBFC content today for Man United versus Arsenal. What are we saying? Let me get the poll going. Welcome to those of you joining now. What you saying? And then as a few more people start to join, we will give our thoughts on the lineup because there is a lot of contentious points here that we need to discuss. But I am very much looking forward to this game. So there's the poll. You guys know what to do. Get involved. Get your votes in now. Who is going to win? Chelsea, Leicester, or is it going to be a draw? But I guess the big question, first of all, about this lineup today has to be Robert Sanchez is back in goal. I'm very sure that we were told that it was going to be Sanchez was now the cup goalkeeper. Jorgensen was the Premier League goalie. And I don't know where it's come from. Jorgensen's mistake against Aston Villa wasn't ideal, was it? But it was good against Southampton. And then it's a flipping Conference League game for Sanchez, 3 days ago? Why and how has Sanchez got his place back in the team? It's just it's weird, isn't it? He's already made so many mistakes to even get to the point of losing his place. What must have happened? Something must have happened. So let me know your thoughts on Robert Sanchez. And then we've also got no Reece James in the squad. And look, apparently it's like a virus or an illness, which obviously no one wants that to happen. I hope it is just an illness and it's not another injury. But I wouldn't be surprised, and I'm just going to say it now, I wouldn't be surprised if we did find out it was something like that in a few days' time. I really hope not, though, because Reece is just starting to come into good form. We've also got Tosin at centre-back instead of Trevor Chalobah. So maybe I can't help but think that there's a lot of politics involved. However, Wesley Fofana being the right back is very, very good news indeed. That is significantly sooner than what we were told. We were told to expect it would be April, maybe even not this season. You remember there was that big debacle about whether or not it was Maresca saying he was out for the season, but then Fofana was like, no, I'm going to be back in a few weeks. And Chelsea fans were like, well, what's the truth? Which one's it going to be? And it turns out it's the one where Wesley Fofana is back before the middle of March even. Why is Sanchez in a Premier League game? I mean, I'm excited that Wes is back in the team. Chelsea's win percentage with Wesley Fofana playing is significantly higher than it is without him playing. So I think we kind of need him, to be honest. Guys, if you're in the stream, make sure you hit the like button. The aim is always 1,000 likes on the stream. We haven't done a stream for a while. It's the first one in Thailand. I am very excited. Very excited indeed. me just... Cool, that looks so much better now. Fafana is back, my friend. He is back. Okay, so far on the poll. What? The letter J is on the U. 90% are saying Chelsea, 7% are saying draw, 3% saying Leicester. Do I enjoy Thailand? Yes, so far Bangkok has been amazing. And if you didn't know, I've been uploading every day this week on more GBFC, which has been super fun. Been playing tennis pretty much every day. The building that we're living in has got like a gym and stuff in it, which is cool. Just trying out a different place, different city. And the food, oh my word, the food in Thailand is absolutely unreal. They do not look like Bali doors. That's because I'm now in an apartment in Thailand. Slightly sunburnt today too. I mean, I'm slightly tanned. Hey George, Disasi's performance yesterday. We should probably talk about Disasi's performance yesterday, shouldn't we, really? Because, I mean, let me get it up on the screen. Because Axel Disasi has been having an absolutely wonderful time at Aston Villa so far, hasn't he? Let me just 1 second. Sorry, I'm accidentally pressing the wrong buttons here. Sorry. That was supposed to be on a different... Let me just quickly change this so then you guys can see. That's also going to be the wrong camera. Boom. And then the screen. Where is it? Come on. Okay. You guys should be able to see it now. And then if I click on show more, do we have that full screen? This is what we use on the more GBFC videos. Okay, I think we got it. So if we scroll down, Axel Disasi, 7.3 rating for Aston Villa. The man was everywhere. 6 out of his 10 ground duels won. Although he did lose possession 13 times. But good rating. Second best player out there on the pitch, apparently. However, let's go back here. Disasi suits their style of play. I mean, I think there's a lot of players that where if they do leave Chelsea, they will improve. Purely because there's a lot of stylistic players that we have. But then they don't fit the style. So there's a big catch-22. Why have the club got beef with Josh at Champong? It's so weird, isn't it, how he was getting in the team. I wouldn't say it's beef. I don't really know what it is. But, like, he starts playing, does really well, and then just gets dropped. Same as, like, Jorgensen. Sanchez could make mistake after mistake after mistake. And then still, he doesn't really... He makes one mistake, yeah, but Sanchez made so many, and now he's already dropped. Like, I just don't understand. Palmer's going to score 6 goals, says Omi Nate. Okay. I believe it when I see it, my friend. See if I can get a bet on for the game. Am I worried about Sanchez being back in goal? I mean, I think all Chelsea fans are probably a little bit worried. Apart from, like, the hardcore Sanchez lovers. But it's just been so consistently average at best. I don't really know how I can be excited about this. To be honest with you. Our first home Premier League game at a weekend since December, apparently. That's mad. Love from Nepal. Guys, let me know where you are watching from in the chat. Let's see where you guys are at. Seeing Lavia back on the bench. That is big news. Wesley Fofana back in the 11. Lavia back on the bench. Belgium. West London. Denmark. LA. New York City. Jamaica. Cambodia. Pitcairn Island. Wherever that is. Scarborough. Iceland. Netherlands. Poland. Czechia. Uganda. Texas. Uganda. UK. West Norwood, Sweden, Melbourne, St. Vincent Grenadines, Bosnia. All right. We're still everywhere, even though less numbers. We're still worldwide. South Africa, Australia, Gloucester City, USA, Nicaragua. Let me try and interact with this scoreboard. Interact. Kick off. Boom. Wickham, Tanzania, Switzerland. What do you guys think about the Chelsea lineup today? I'm just on the poll as well. It's somehow it's managed to give 101%. Okay, now it's equaled out again. It's like stuck between 7 and 8% on the draw. Brighton's third choice goalkeeper is Chelsea's number one again. I just don't understand how he's managed to get back in. I really don't. Also, guys, I'm pretty sure this week we have got to do a little video about Frank Lampard, haven't we? For what he's doing at Coventry right now. Just writing that down. Watching from Indonesia. Nice. Jorgensen is worse. I mean, I'm going to do another poll in a minute. Like, normally I leave the poll about who's going to win until the start of the game. But I think, give it 10 minutes. Keep voting on the poll now. And then in 10 minutes' time, I'm going to ask about who you guys would have picked. Because there's a lot of people saying that Jorgensen is worse. But, like, I can't even pick Sanchez for a flipping Conference League game because I just cannot justify putting him in goal in a Chelsea match. But we'll see. We will see. Jorgensen was there on SofaScore, really? Let me see. Pretty sure. No, Rob Sanchez is in there. And he's got a 7.04 rating. I'm just looking at these average ratings for Chelsea this season. Let's see if you guys can see this. This is the average rating of this Chelsea team this season. Rob Sanchez 7.04. Wesley Fofana 6.93. Tosin 7. Colwell 6.92. Cucurella 6.94. I swear he's been higher than that. Caicedo and Enzo are both above 7. Palmer 7.73. Still very high. Interesting. Let's show more. Let's have a little look. This is the Leicester lineup as well. Hermanson in goal. James Justin, Feiss, Cody, Christensen, Thomas, Sumari, and Didi. Kanoos will be a bit of a menace, to be fair, up against Cucurella. And then Jamie Vardy and Patson Daka. Interesting. Very interesting lineup for Leicester City today. As for Chelsea, I mean, Trevor Chalobah's got a 7 rating this season. Like, it's the highest rated players for sure. There's Genesis Antwi is on the bench today. Blimey, there's literally no options off the bench, is there? Going forward, there's absolutely nothing. Tyreek George, maybe. We've just got to hope that everybody stays fit going forward. It is an exciting attack, to be fair. But I would much rather see Palmer on the right and Nkunku on the 10 with Palmer up top. I mean, we'll see how it actually lines up when we play. But that's what I prefer. I do think we win today, though, guys. I do. I think we're going to move back into the top 4. Although now, the good news is that the top 5 in the Premier League managed to qualify for the Champions League next season, which is pretty big. I quite like that we've got the screen thing set up today so that we can also show. Let me just line it up a bit better. We can keep referencing SofaScore throughout the video. Oh, what's that? Okay, that's a bit more tidy now. This is cool. I think I prefer watching the game. Like, I'm going to be looking here when the game's playing. I think I prefer having the lineup on the left side of the screen. Man City losing yesterday. I mean, we can look at the table as well. See where we're at. Because if we win this, we are back in the top 4. Very much so. Let me show you guys this Premier League table graphic here. Here is the top of the league right now. Obviously, Leicester are down in 19th place in the table. 4 defeats in a row. We've got to win this, surely. They're almost, 17 points. They're not relegated yet. This is their game in hand. If they win this, they go within 3 points of Wolves. But they have been poor. 61 goals conceded. That's nearly as bad as Southampton. But Chelsea, on the flip side, let's talk about us a little bit here. Because to make it 2 wins in a row is obviously a big one. Whether it's Southampton and Leicester, yes. Obviously, we don't want to judge and give too much praise for beating Southampton and Leicester. It's a no-brainer, really. Next week against Arsenal, for me, is just try not to lose. But if we win, we go 2 points behind Forest and 2 ahead of Man City. And everything counts at this stage. And like I said on More GBFC, I'm not sure if you guys saw that video, but Brighton, 4 wins in a row. They are absolutely turning it on right now. And only 6 defeats all season as well. That's 3 less than City, 1 less than both Forest and Chelsea. They're managing to convert those draws into results and wins. So we also pull away from Brighton today. Such a 6-pointer, actually, when you think about it. The one that we played and got battered. But we would go 3 points clear. Fine Premier League margins. 34 minutes till kickoff. Chelsea 5-2 gets you £2,000 richer. Nice. I'm trying to put a bet on, but why can't he log in? If you're in the stream, make sure you smack a like on the stream. We're nearly on 600 viewers. See if we can get to 1,000. I want to do some more streams this week as well. I also might just go live for the Man United Arsenal game on More GBFC. That could be fun. Can you stream on a non-monetized channel? If so, that would actually be unreal. I might just do that. Let's see. Can you also please make me a thumbnail for a Man United versus Arsenal stream too, please? Okay. Let's see. I'll be live. If I do go live for the Man United Arsenal game, it will be on More GBFC. So if you guys are not subscribed yet to More GBFC, there's a link in the description. I've been uploading there every single day. I decided when I've been so annoyed and frustrated with Chelsea recently, I was like, there's no way I'm going to start hating doing this. So I want to at least make a different channel or post on a different channel talking about other clubs and actually enjoying watching football. Because sometimes being a Chelsea fan and winning is obviously great, but like all the stuff going on off the pitch just kind of makes you just fall out of love with football. So, but we move. There is a mission. Top 4 back in the Champions League, and then a Club World Cup in the summer that I'm actually really excited for. We're going to be going. It's going to be vlogs. It's going to be back. Don't you worry. F 2,672 subscribers on More GBFC. It's not bad. Half an hour to go until kickoff in the Chelsea-Leicester game. Make sure you're subscribed to the second channel. And this one whilst we're at it. Why not? And just a couple G's who posted a video yesterday. I posted on 3 different channels yesterday. Very, very successful day. Let's have a look. Average age of this team, 27. So there's, to be fair, there's 4 players. 3 27-year-olds in the lineup today. 1 26. This isn't actually as young of a team as you'd think. Interesting. Average age today is 24.6 years old. That obviously goes down if Sanchez is not playing, and Jackson is playing. Neto 25, Sancho 24. You only like this channel. All right, fair enough. It's not for everybody. Is there surfing in Thailand? I don't think so. I don't surf, so I wouldn't know. But is James injured again? Apparently not. I'm going to say no. I'm not just going to be negative because obviously I want Reece to play. Everyone wants Reece to play. We saw what he can do on Thursday night. What a great finish that was. But apparently he's got a virus. So fingers crossed he'll be back for the Conference League game. And Arsenal away next weekend. We could seriously do with having Reece James in the team at the Emirates, that's for sure. Need your captain out there. Okay. I'm just trying to look and see what I could do as a bet. Dun, 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 na, 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 na. Okay. Who is Antwi? Do you know what? I'm not going to lie to you. People will be like, oh, you don't follow the academy. I do, but I actually don't know who this guy is. Genuinely don't have a clue. Really wish you didn't go so hard on the protest. You've come across as too negative during and after, miles off the level-headed bloke I started watching. To be honest, I think it's not necessarily about being level-headed or not being level-headed. There's people that will just want to just jump on board a bandwagon for the sake of it. But if you actually genuinely look at the way that Chelsea have spent the money, there's so many things right now that aren't necessarily being directly addressed at the club. There is change that needs to happen, and unfortunately, the ownership so far haven't shown that they're willing to change when things don't go very well. They're not willing to deviate away from the plan. So I think the protest was very necessary. May not have been executed perfectly, but then I'm also not going to sit here and say that because I live on the other side of the world and all I was doing was amplifying whatever I thought was necessary to my followers and my channel. I know it comes across as negative, but overall, it's because I want positive things for Chelsea. So it depends on how other people look at it as well, I think. And what some people also fail to understand is that you can possibly want Chelsea to win, support the club, celebrate the goals, to support the team, but still be upset with what the club are doing. So, yeah. But yeah, for me, I'd sat back long enough being optimistic, and then it becomes a point where, this isn't an act. Nothing I do on the channel is an act. It's how I feel, and that then comes across in the content. So if I was to sit here pretending that I wasn't pissed off, it would be very disingenuous. And I think, some people will be saying, oh, you're too negative. I'm like, well, yeah, I'd much rather be that than be disingenuous and sit here pretending that something is fine or that I'm happy with something that I'm not happy about. So, I understand you can't please everybody. But we got a game to win today, and we're going to push for it. Leicester at home. It's a strong Chelsea lineup. There's a few question marks in there for sure, but we should have enough to beat this lot for sure. 38-year-old Jamie Vardy is their club captain leading the line today. He's been very good against the big teams in the past. Got to keep him quiet. Yeah, I'm actually quite excited to do a stream on the Man United game. It'd be so much more chilled than doing this one. Sweet. Okay. I can now put my bet on. Here we go. Okay. Who's going to win out of Spurs and Bournemouth? I'm going Bournemouth away win, Chelsea home win, Arsenal going to win at Man United, Sunderland are going to beat Preston, Cardiff versus Luton. No, I don't want to touch that. I only want to do today's games. Let's have a look. Any other games of teams I actually know on here? Not many. Serie A. Okay. Napoli-Fiorentina. Fiorentina played the other night. That's going to be a Napoli win. Empoli versus Roma. Don't think I want to touch that. That is next week. What do I think of this lineup? I think it's a decent lineup, to be fair. I'm just slightly concerned. I'm lying. I'm very concerned about Rob Sanchez, but don't want to waste my energy on it. This is Leicester. We should be winning this. What striker should we get in the summer? I've spoken about this one a fair amount, to be honest. It needs to be a big-name striker for me. I think Chelsea will end up signing Liam Delap because I think that will fit what the owners want to do and what they want to spend, and having a player that will be within their wage structure that they can afford or say they can afford, which is slightly frustrating. I think Frankfurt are going to win at home to Union Berlin. But let's see. PSG playing today. They were so good and unlucky against Liverpool, weren't they? No, they're not playing. Bring Tammy home. I don't think so, man. Real Madrid going to beat Rayo Vallecano. Who else? Sociedad at home to Sevilla. I feel like Sevilla are going to win that. Okay. Hopefully Ipswich go down so he's at a cut price. I think it will be relatively cheap anyway, but cut price in the context of how much he probably costs now, yes. Palmer's scoring today, isn't he? 100%. Just had a $5 donation come in from It's Time to Rain. Thank you, mate. First donation of the stream. The club are not playing Palmer on the left because they want to play other wingers so they get better price for them. To be fair, Palmer should probably never play on the left anyway, mate, if I'm honest. But Palmer on the right would make a lot more sense. I just see you correct yourself. Yeah, I think Palmer should be playing on the right. Because Nkunku shouldn't be playing up top, but he played well against Southampton. Let's see how he does. Nonsense. This is such a bad bet. Neto up top, Sancho right, Palmer in the 10. And Kunku on the left. That also works. That's kind of what I said in my preview. Where is Reece James? Reece James has got a fever, apparently. He's not well. Who's going to score? Palmer's going to get one, I think. Who else? Palmer and Nkunku both to score, I'm going to say. It's another donation from It's Time to Rain. I got this theory that they know Abramovich will get the club again. That is why his money is frozen and they're destroying the club on purpose. I mean, that doesn't really make any sense because, what? So they want to like... This conspiracy theory would only really make sense if you said that it was all for like a Netflix documentary on Roman Abramovich and Chelsea. And like they just... It's almost like it's a game show where they see how much the Americans can screw it over before Roman comes back in and takes it back. Is that what you're saying? That, I mean, that would be... It wouldn't be cool because that would justify any of the shit that we've seen. Like, there's too much damage has been done now, so it wouldn't be cool. But it would be cool if Roman came back. I just gave like yeah. That's a shit idea. Why don't we put Dewsbury Hall up front? Mate, Dewsbury Hall can't even do the position that he's supposed to be doing, let alone playing him out of position. What a bad signing, man. I'm sorry, but he's just... And it's also like when he gets the chance too, when I actually watch him play, I don't really think he does anything. So it's not like he's even going out there to try and prove that he should play more minutes. Like, he's basically just like, nah, okay, all right, I'm not at this level. Don't worry about it. That's literally how it feels when I watch him play. Apparently, market value of Robert Sanchez is 18.1 million euros. Damn it. Like, I think Dewsbury Hall is a Premier League player. But, like, playing for a club that's going to get relegated. So then, like, does that make him a Championship player? Like, you know what I mean? If I'm going to say that, then he might as well be a Championship player. Surely Neto's got to be up front. I mean, we're going to see. We'll see exactly what happens because, obviously, we can only see what people think the likelihood of the lineup's going to be. But whether it will be exactly that, I'm not sure. But I do think Cole's going to score today. I think he's desperately due a goal, isn't he? Now my stream is lagging. Why? Shirley Neto. Shirley. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that water like explode back up my nose? What the hell? That was weird. Colwill hat trick. How much money would you get if you put a tenner on that? Dewsbury Hall is Danny Drinkwater's child. Danny Drinkwater, man, like what the hell was that? And this is the thing, right? It's not just these new owners that have made bad signings, but bloody hell, like at least when we made bad signings before, there was always like kind of a spine of the team there to fall back to. 3 points today. We need it. We desperately need it because you look at the fixtures between now and the end of the season. I don't think there's any easy games. But we're nearly at 1,000 votes on the poll. So I'm going to end the poll and I'm going to put another one out there. And I'm going to say, who should have been keeper? And we'll have Sanchez and Jorgensen. I know a lot of you will say Petrovic, but that would be obvious. So the poll is this. Who should have started as Chelsea's goalie today? Sanchez or Jorgensen? And of course, Robert Sanchez is the actual starting keeper today. Whoa. 89% are saying Jorgensen. So basically, everybody disagrees with Maresca. There's almost as many votes saying that Leicester are going to win than Rob Sanchez being a good choice in goal. This is mad. 87% of you are saying Jorgensen should have been the starting keeper. Maybe Dewsbury Hall in goal. Dewsbury Hall's getting a lot of airtime today. You can tell that Chelsea fans, we're not satisfied with beating Southampton. We're not satisfied with beating FC Copenhagen. We need a good win. We need a good performance. To make it 3 wins in a row would be great, though, going into the Arsenal and Spurs games, because Arsenal away next weekend is massive, and then Tottenham at home the following week is arguably even bigger, because I think we've actually got a chance of winning that game. But Arsenal away, I think, is going to be tough. Yeah, I understand that we don't want really either of them in goal, but you've got to answer the poll. Get involved. 85% saying Jorgensen should start over Sanchez. 16% Sanchez is slowly growing in favour. Slowly. We are not beating Arsenal. That would be... See, if people are saying Chelsea have got to prove something by beating a good side. If we go to Arsenal next week and win, that's big. I have more GBFC now. 2. Okay, I'm going to schedule that stream as well for more GBFC. How exciting. Okay, go live. No! I have to wait 24 hours to be able to stream on that channel. I have to request it. You requested streaming access on March the 9th at 8:47. Once it's available on your channel, you can schedule streams or go live instantly. You little rats! So I can't do a stream. I mean, do I just do it on this channel? Probably not. I don't know. Maybe I do. Probably not. Because 6 Things will be out straight after the game. I'd rather you guys watch that, to be honest. That's so annoying. So, if you want to be a YouTube streamer, you've basically got to just become a YouTuber first to make videos. Mad. Genesis Antwi. Imagine if he scores the winner. What are the odds? I don't know much about this guy. Genesis Antwi. He's only got 215. 17 years old. Swedish. Preferred foot right. And he's, according to... This is crazy. According to SofaScore, Genesis Antwi is a 17-year-old right back, but plays left back. Okay. I mean, that just shows that we still don't have a big enough squad. Renato Vega just should have been there, shouldn't he? It's ridiculous that he's not. Just put Leicester 3 points in the bag. We need the win. We do need the win. Let me get a little picture for my stream link on Instagram. Where's Anselmino? Injured, apparently. Guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're nearly at 700 viewers now. Kickoff is 10 minutes away. It's a big dog game. It's actually quite annoying that I can't stream. Okay. Let me just do a little picture. Live on GBFC. And then a link. Boom. Watchalong. Score predictions then. What are we saying? We've said that Chelsea are going to win. Make sure you get the vote in now for the who should have started as Chelsea goalkeeper, Sanchez or Philip Jorgensen. Welcome to those of you joining the stream as well. Chelsea versus Leicester. Huge game for Chelsea in the Premier League to move back into the top 4. Why is Sanchez starting? I don't know. I genuinely, most of the time, you can kind of justify decisions. Even if you don't agree with them, at least I can find a way to articulate why I can see it happening. But honestly, putting Sanchez back in net, I can't. I just cannot get my head around it whatsoever. Crash zoom. Bang, 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 bang. Just getting trigger happy now. I'm seeing a lot of 2-1 Chelseas in the chat. A lot of 3-1s. Sanchez masterclass incoming. I mean, yes, that's what I want. Like, I don't want him to keep playing bad. I want to be proven wrong. I want to sit here and say, fair play, well done. You did your job. You're a goalkeeper. You stopped goals going in. Well done. Like, that's what we all want. No one wants him to be playing bad. I'm not here just to hate on the bloke. 3-0, 3-1, 3-0. Seeing a lot of threes. It's like 5 out of 6 comments in a row with 3 goals. Okay, I'm just going to quickly go and get this other coffee. So I've got a long night ahead of me. All right, I'll see you in a minute. All right. Okay. Oh, I don't know why. I love living in the city and I love streaming. This is so fun. I'm excited for this one. I really am. Very, very excited indeed. It's been a good weekend. A good week of content, really. Chelsea won 4-0 the other day. Looking at Leicester's defensive stats this season, they're poor, aren't they? They ain't good. Sanchez 3-1 own goal. Nah, I think we're going to be all right. Thoughts on Caicedo starting? I think Caicedo, I mean, it's so risky. But then at the same time, like, where do you draw the line? Because Chelsea could and should win this game. Arsenal away is going to be difficult to win with or without Caicedo. Obviously, without it becomes almost an impossible task. But I think if Lavia's on the bench today, then Lavia being back could be massive regardless. And I actually back Chelsea to go and get a result at Arsenal if we can manage to have Caicedo not suspended, playing with Enzo and Lavia. If we can have all 3 of them back in there just before the Tottenham game as well, where we didn't batter Spurs because we won 4-3, but we came back and just did them, didn't we? Pedro Neto's in good form as well. Got to remember that. And Nkunku was good last week too. This is insane. Leicester's attacking stats this season, they got the least amount of shots, 19th amount of goals. Like, Chelsea have got to be winning this. Media Conquer says 6-0 Palmer hat-trick. Hello, Spider. Don't start, mate. I haven't seen a spider touch wood. Touches the desk in this apartment yet. No, thank you. Goals conceded, Chelsea is 16th. Stats at home. So we've conceded a lot of goals at home, basically, is what they're saying. Shots conceded 6th. Shots on target conceded 14th. XG conceded 4th. 2 clean sheets at home this season. Deary me. Guys, we're 5 minutes away from kickoff. We are on the move. Let me just open that up. Okay, reset. Stamford Bridge slowly filling up. Let's get the sound on, shall we? Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. Leicester have been so bad. Yeah, they have been very poor. Read my comment, please. Maresca favourite lineup. Gusto left back. Disasi right back. Sanchez in goal. Kiernan Dewsbury all attacking mid. That if someone was to describe like what is the worst nightmare that you've experienced this season as a Chelsea fan, I think the best one would be. It's actually quite a funny point. Like, if you see Gusto left back, Disasi right back, and Sanchez in goal with Kiernan Dewsbury Hall in attacking midfield, then that epitomizes the lowest points that we have seen this season. Ida, thank you for saying 4-1, but you don't need to say it 20 times in a row. It's all good. 1-1 draw. Big up George. Sanchez back in goal. WTF. Did I watch the Sidemen charity match? No, last night I went to sleep and then woke up this morning and was like, how did I sleep for 9 hours? And then I watched the majority of the Brighton game. But no, I saw the highlights of the Sidemen charity match. I think that was pretty unbelievable, to be fair. £4.7 million worth of money raised as well. And then you've got idiots like Joey Barton going on social media trying to tell everybody how bad and disgusting and disgraceful it was that Wembley's being used. Bloke's an absolute joke. 4.7 million quid raised for charity, and all he wants to talk about is that. Prat. Anyway, players are in the tunnel. Coming out. Stamford Bridge is ready, raring to go. I am going to make that bigger on my screen because we can. 2 minutes till kickoff, guys. Players coming out now. What we saying? Oh, that guy's getting banned as well. Look at this idiot spamming. Piss off, mate. All right. Enzo Fernandez, Chelsea's captain. We are approaching kickoff. We are close. I see how it lines up here. 4-2-3-1. Neto up front. Sancho right wing. Palmer middle and Nkunku left. That's good. If that's the case, that's brilliant. It's lined up here with Sancho right, Palmer middle, and Nkunku left, Neto up front. If that's the case, then I'm actually quite excited about that. Come on, Fofana is back. Come on, Chelsea. I prefer Nkunku on the left. Me too, man. Absolutely me too. Ruud van Nistelrooy. For those OGs that have been following this channel, you guys will know. Me and Ruud are actually mates. Genuinely. We spent a whole trip together in Panama and Jamaica many years ago. It's not a lie. Absolutely not a lie. 4-4. It's lined up like a 3-4-1-2 for Leicester. Sanchez shaved his head. He's going to be different. It actually does make a big difference, the haircut of a footballer, I think. Maybe he's like, you know what? Fresh start in all areas. And now he's going to become the best goalie in the world. I just have a funny feeling that that is not the case. Tosin is being the hype man. That is correct. Come on, Chelsea. Sanchez's head. I mean, come on. I hope it works. I hope whatever it is that he's trying to achieve with his bald head. You know, GBFC, I went bald for a while, and I went blue. Come on, Chelsea. Leicester are literally 19th. We got to win. Kickoff is literally here. Just waiting now, and then the timer will be on. We're underway. We are underway. Chelsea versus Leicester. See my dad's in the chat. Welcome to the stream. Big up the old man. Fast start, please, Chelsea. I always get worried when we don't start fast. Come on. The weather looks very, very good here, to be fair. Like, I don't know why, but this feels like at the beginning of the season, you know, on like a nice warm August afternoon, like Chelsea Man City earlier this year. Unbelievable day that. Apart from the actual game and the result, but just nice to be at the bridge. Good start, though, from Chelsea, possession-wise. Cole will. Good ball forward. That's nice. That's it. Go on, Cole. It's good zippy football from Chelsea looking to get it forward. Sancho. Palmer's there. That's a penalty. Surely. Surely that's a penalty. That's got to be a pen. He's gone through the back of him. The ref won't give it because it's Chelsea, but surely that has got to be a penalty. Chelsea players are surrounding the referee as long as Caicedo stays away. That for me, that is an absolute stonewall penalty there straight away. Early doors for Chelsea. He's not giving that. He's actually not giving... How is that not a pen? What, is it because it's so early in the game? Like, Enzo Fernandez, who is the captain, is talking to him now. That's a penalty all day long. We have been very hard done by there. That is ridiculous. You're like 1 minute behind. That's why we've got a timer, mate. So if you want to match it up, you can. Sorry if you want it to be spot on with the time, but I live on the other side of the world, so sometimes there is a bit of a delay. Bald referee making a bad decision against Chelsea. Well, we're used to that, aren't we? It's absolutely useless. Thailand is not really a surfing place. Thank you for those people answering all of the Thailand questions for me in the chat. Yeah, Chelsea have looked good so far. We should have had a penalty. It should be 1-0. That would have actually been the perfect start for Palmer as well, because if he scored a nice early penalty, then we're ticking over, aren't we? He just needs a goal, I think. But we're playing well so far. Go on, Cucurella, put the pressure on. Palmer chasing down Hermanson as well. Caicedo fouled. That's a horrible foul. Ref says play on. Enzo Fernandez coming forward. Go on, Sancho. Neto with the overlap. Decent ball in. Headed away. Chelsea have actually started very well here. Come on, Chelsea. Cucurella with the push. And then, of course, the referee flipping blows up for that push. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous, mate. That's a foul on Cucurella this time from Ndidi off the ball. Come on. You're not used to seeing Sanchez bald head. I mean, yeah. It's good from Fofana. Leicester now coming forward. They're actually committing a lot of numbers forward, to be fair. Leicester looking to get a shot away. Edge of the area. Straight at Sanchez. Easy save. Good save. But Leicester with an early attempt. El Canous, who's a dangerous player. Is it really a 2-minute delay? Okay. Yeah, there is. My bad. 7:32 it actually is. Let me change it quick. Yeah, the delay is a lot less now. Like, way less. It's a whole minute. Sorry, let me change it. Okay. Oh, this sucks, man. Why won't that let me just remove it? Okay, I'm going to fix the timer in a second. Sorry about the timer. It's 8 minutes 33 right now. I'm trying to fix the problem here. Like, oh, that's so stupid. Okay, we're almost on the time now. It's literally about 2 seconds out. Okay. That should be a lot better now. 2-minute delay. Okay, we should be back. We should be back in a much better timing now. Am I actually going to say anything about the game? I was too busy trying to fix it because I realized the game was actually a minute behind. So I think I'm with the majority of people now. So 9.5 minutes in now. But to be honest, there's nothing happening in the game right now. Players are just down on the floor. It's head injury. So there you are. Man United Arsenal later. What are we saying? What's the score going to be? 10 minutes in now. Tottenham 0, Bournemouth 0 in the other game as well. Let's have a look at that one. Check the teams out. In fact, I might actually try and put... Nah, I can't be bothered to put the Spurs game on as well. 3-0 Arsenal, 2-1 Arsenal. I think this is quite simple for Arsenal at Man United today. Just don't think there's any quality there in that Man United team to even warrant me saying they're going to do okay. The commentators are still saying that wasn't a penalty earlier. I'm going as far as saying it was. Neto is now bandaged. That means he's going to score a header. Old school Barclays would have meant that Pedro Neto will score a header now with a bandage on. Well, guys, whilst there is still a delay in the play for 2 head injuries to Neto and Feist for Leicester, make sure you subscribe to GBFC and make sure you smack a like on the stream if you are in here. Chelsea, Leicester, Premier League Watchalong on GBFC. And then, of course, 6 Things We Learn, as always, out at full time. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss anything. And then there'll be a video out on more GBFC later, which will be a review of the Man United Arsenal game. Clear pen earlier, in your opinion. I agree. I think it was a penalty as well. God, why don't you get the players off the flipping pitch and get on with it? This is going to be at least 4 minutes of added time. If that was not a penalty, then we're watching the wrong sport. I agree. Like, why is it not a penalty? People are saying, oh, yeah, well, it's not a pen. But why? Like, how is that not a penalty? Do you know what I mean? Best Chelsea channel on YouTube, no doubt. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Chelsea are lucky, to be fair. We got a lot of good creators. All right, I think we're back in business, boys. 12.5 minutes in, we're back. Wesley Fofana is getting booed by Leicester fans. Oh, what a ping that is from Enzo Sancho. That's a great ball. Warmest day of the year, apparently, in London right now. What's the temperature? 15? That'll be pretty peng, actually, to be fair. 17 in London. Wow. Early March, and we're up to 17 degrees in the UK. 7 degrees above average. Love that. Love that for you lot. Pub garden, that's beer worthy, that is. Messinho next season. Yeah, I've made a few videos about Esteval. Does winning the Conference League grant us path to Europe next season? If we win the Conference League, it means we'll play in the Europa League at minimum. But we are not relying on that for finishing in European places. We need to finish in the top 5, get back in the Champions League. In your opinion, Benson, is the drought going to end today for Palmer? Well, I bloody hope so, because I put a bet on him to score. I think he will score today. Even if it's just a penalty. Although I say that now, touch wood. We don't want that first penalty miss to be against Leicester, that's for sure. But at the moment, it's been pretty dead, really, for the last 10 minutes. Very, very slow. Leicester just fannying around with the ball at the back too. How much did I bet? Not a lot, just a fiver. I've got Palmer and Nkunku to score and Chelsea to win. Good from Cucurella, good interception. Tosin with the second ball, knocks it out for a throw-in. What do I think of John Obi Mikel's podcast? Very good. You missed the matchday vlogs. To be honest, even if I moved back to the UK, I wouldn't do matchday vlogs. Like, it's difficult because, you know, I'd rather go there and just be a fan and actually support the team and not have to worry about trying to film stuff. So, even if I was back in the UK, unfortunately, I don't think I would do matchday vlogs. It would also mean 6 Things We Learned would come out a bit after. But there will be a time where I'm back in the UK and we're going to all the games again. And then 6 Things We Learned will be a bit delayed. But at least I actually go to Stamford Bridge and I actually get up and sing. That's for sure. Big holes in the middle of midfield at the moment for Chelsea. Leicester being able to move up and bypass our press quite easily right now. Ball's played into the middle. It's headed away from Tosin. Go on, Enzo. Sancho, then make that run. It's good from Jadon Sancho, though. Now Pedro Neto, easily distinguishable now because of the bandana on his head. Neto goes backwards. Go forward, mate. Just beat him. Leicester win the ball back. That's absolutely useless. Over on that right side from Neto and Sancho. Chelsea are just looking lethargic again now. Leicester are looking the more likely to get forward. Coming away with space. And they're able to pass around us too easily here. Chelsea just seem to be going through the motions. And if they're out of position, just get back into position. Because Leicester aren't really posing too much of a threat. But Wesley Fofana there has done well. And he's driven the ball out from the back. Go on. It's good. This is what I mean. Fofana takes the initiative, goes forward, then no one else runs with him. And then we end up getting the ball to Sancho and he goes back again. Like, that's all we can do. People have got to flip him move. You got players actually making the effort. Fofana's been out injured for 2 months. He's making these bursting runs and no one's moving for him. This is awful. Literally, nothing has happened for Chelsea in the last 8 or 9 minutes of this game. It's been such a flat period. Leicester look like they're actually moving it forward quickly and they're getting breaks away. Enzo Fernandez goes back again. Come on. This is the frustrating side of the Maresca style. Colwill goes long. And Nkunku battling. Straight back to the Leicester goalie. Mika's got Tosin to score. If we get a corner, maybe. It's exactly how Leicester played under Maresca. No risks. I mean, at the moment, there's no need for anyone to risk anything. Come on, Chelsea. Here we go. Sancho. Oh, looks to cut it back to Fernandez. Blocked. Come on, Sancho. We need more, man. Every time he's got the ball and he tries to get the ball in the box, it can't be blocked every time. Enzo linking up the play nicely with Sancho. Sancho does beat his man. Pass it back to Enzo. Clip ball in. Yes! Oh, they're queuing up. Nkunku and Cucurella. Really good football. But they're literally queuing up there and no one gets on the end of it. Colwill. Holding the ball nicely. It's good from Levi Colwill. Really nice. Now Palmer. Clip ball over towards Neto. Cleared away. Now Fofana. Come on, Chelsea. Sancho. Go on. That's a penalty. That's got to be a pen. Yes! Come on. Referee's given a penalty. That one was a penalty. Maybe. Oh, I don't want to watch it. I don't want Palmer to miss. I just don't want him to miss. But we got a penalty. 19 minutes gone. Good spell of play there from Chelsea. Sancho does well, and I mean, it looks pretty soft, to be honest. He goes down like he's been shot. But no, it's definitely a penalty. There's no doubt about it. He's just made a meal of it. But we got a pen, 20 minutes in. Jadon Sancho wins the penalty. I was about to start ripping into him. But that is why Leicester have been so beatable this season, because they just do not have the experience in those positions. The player's going away from goal. You've got absolutely no need to touch him there. Palmer's got hold of the ball. Come on. He needs a goal. He desperately needs a goal. Cole Palmer against Hermansen. The ball's down. Come on. Give us a goal. Come on. Big moment potentially for Palmer as well. It's been a while. We've had to wait. Come on, Chelsea. This flipping referee is going for it as well. Hermansen is just hanging on. Like, this is the problem. They take so long to actually take the flipping penalty. This was, what, 90 seconds ago? 2 minutes ago now that it was given? We still haven't flipping seen it. Come on, Cole. Bury it, son. It's literally taken 3 minutes here. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. And the keeper saves it. I knew it. I literally knew it. I said, didn't I, earlier? He's going to miss. Cole Palmer misses a penalty. It's just so typical of the way it's all been going for us at the minute. Still 0-0. It's a really good save, actually, because it was right in the bottom corner. Deary me. Man, he's just... I mean, at that point, that's actually such a good save from Hermansen. But why are they getting away with letting it take so flipping long? He's also moved way too early. They're not going to give it as a retake. Wow. Yeah, that was not a bad penalty, to be fair. Chelsea have got a corner. No retake, guys. It is a Chelsea corner that Enzo Fernandez is going to take. Still 0-0. Goes towards Wesley Fofana. Leicester trying to get it away. Fofana does win the header. We can't let this get to us now. Palmer puts the ball back in. It's a header down from Nkunku. It looked like he was onside, but hits him in the face. Genuine issue that Chelsea strikers always have is the ball hitting them in the face because we don't want to head it. Oh dear, halfway through the first half, Chelsea 0, Leicester 0. Cole Palmer has missed the penalty. Confidence is shattered, people are saying. Look, he's been out of form, we know that. But it's actually a really good save. I think, yes, he could hit it harder, but there's absolutely no way that Palmer's become a bad player overnight. We've got to back him. He's just out of form at the moment for the first time since he's joined Chelsea. And Nkunku, that's good work. Cucurella. Palmer gives it to Caicedo. I mean, Chelsea in general, since the whole Mudryk drug testing situation, it's just all been a mess, really. Leicester fans are singing football in a library. Give us something to cheer about then. To be fair, Eunice made a very good point on his video on Thursday or Friday, I think it was, talking about how Maresca's talking about the atmosphere needs to get better. But then you look at the price of half the seats now at Stamford Bridge, and it's just ridiculous. Like, someone who spends 12 grand ain't going to flip in 1,200 quid, isn't going to be getting up and screaming, are they? But this has been so slow. Palmer does work better with Madueke and Jackson. Yeah, we know that. He's got the great connection and build with them, you know? Chelsea free kick. How can you drop Cole? What are you talking about? Like, honestly, if you're telling me and you're genuinely believing you drop Cole Palmer when we've got no attackers on the bench, are you having a laugh? Like, that is a stupid comment, isn't it? Surely. Like, you've got to be taking the piss. We got no Jackson, no Guiu, no striker, and you're saying drop Cole Palmer. Honestly. Leicester are going to be buoyed from that, to be fair. And they're now cutting through us again in the middle. Good tackle from Tosin. Second time. Leicester getting forward here. Deary me. Oh, my word. Sanchez comes for it. They've hit the bar. How has this happened? Oh, this is almost an absolute disaster. I don't know what's happened there. Was that Jamie Vardy's header hits the post? It looked to me as though Tosin has hit it onto his own post. El Canous puts the ball in there. It's hit Tosin. Like, Sanchez has come, completely flapped and missed it, of course. Like, if you're going to move, you've got to get to that. What is he doing? It hits Tosin on the head because he can see the goalie there, and it hits... Oh, man, that is almost another disaster with Robert Sanchez in goal. Almost. Bloody hell, man. This is a 26-minute disaster so far. So bad. Okay, I'm just going to quickly go for a pee as there's another head injury. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Come on. What did I miss? Nothing. Anything. Cucurella. Go on. Palmer's there. Shoot. Go on. Cucurella again. No, we're queuing up. We're absolutely queuing up. Oh, come on. My girlfriend's just gone and bought me some pomelo. So we are in business. Neto, go on. Oh, hit it. Palmer blocked on his own player. And Moises Caicedo, Hermanson with the save. Man, this is so annoying. Flipping Leicester goalkeeper is turned into flipping David De Gea whenever he comes to Stamford Bridge. Come on, Chelsea. We're up to nearly 1,000 of you in here as well. Did Palmer miss a penalty? Yes, he did, unfortunately. It's a very good save from the goalkeeper. Wesley Fofana I've been impressed with so far. He's coming out from the back well. Actually moving Chelsea forward. I like this Premier League ball as well, by the way. Oh my God, I can't stand football fans who say stuff like this. To be honest, Cole not scoring the first goal might be a blessing in disguise. What are you on about? Like, what do these comments... What are you saying? Oh, my goodness. What do you... How can missing a penalty be a blessing in disguise? What are you talking about? Chelsea 68% possession so far. 7 attempts. Fofana is the one getting forward a lot. Oh, man, I just don't understand how anyone thinks that that's like a genuine thing to say that makes any sense. Chelsea getting forward again. Sancho. That's good. Oh, it's clipped in again. And Leicester defending so well. Colwell, Cucurella. Oh, it's a Leicester free kick. There's 1,000 of you in here for the first time. Nice one. Welcome to those of you that are just joining the GBFC stream now. Make sure you smack a like on it. We're nearly at 300 likes. 300 bloody likes, mate. How bad was the penalty miss? To be honest, it wasn't the worst penalty I've ever seen. It's a very good save from the goalkeeper. Picks the right way. It was going right into the bottom corner. Just not hit with enough power. Why does it take so long for Chelsea to get going? It is so frustrating. Normally we start well and then we just die off. So I'm hoping today it's the other way round. Come on. Good touch from Neto. Come on, Chelsea. Drive. Yes, Enzo. Go on. Drags a shot wide. Nkunku seems more active. He seems... Yes, I agree. I do agree. I mean, he's not doing a lot, but he looks a bit more sprightly. If that's fair. Where do you all think we're going to finish this season? I think we're going to finish 5th, personally. At least we didn't score. It would have increased the possibility of losing. Now I know you're trolling because of what I just said. Like, no one genuinely believes that. If we do get Champions League, we need to improve a lot, not just the attack. Oh, my goodness. Now, Jamie Vardy is out on the far side. Well, blocked again from Wesley Fofana. 7th place again, people are saying. Come on. Come on, Chelsea. Cheers, Palmer. FPL mudded. Are we ready to sell Enzo now? I mean, I've seen some stories that Real Madrid want to buy him for 80 million euros. I don't know. Hello, darling. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Oh, look at this. We've got Pomelo with Bovril. Oh, on my nice white Supreme jumper.
How's it going?
Such a dead, boring game. Chelsea are rubbish. No, if I had to explain it to you, that's the most logical explanation I can give you.
They're being rubbish.
Yeah.
Okay. Love you.
Okay. I'll see you in a bit. Thank you for getting me this.
No worries. It was the last one.
Last one.
It was.
Damn, we did it. Thank you. Are we ready to score a goal? We don't look like it at the minute. Go on. put it back. No. Enzo Fernandez claiming handball. That's never going to get given. It's being given as a pen. They're checking it. I mean, Enzo Fernandez hits it. I don't think they're going to give it. Nope. Leicester free kick. No penalty. No. The thing is, you never really know how long after it's actually happened if they're going to give a penalty or not. God, it's funny. When Chelsea aren't winning, chat can be interesting. Now Leicester coming forward again. It's a poor ball. Christensen keeps it on, though, for Leicester. Sanchez collects it well. Come on. God, this is such a dead, slow half. Bro doing ASMR. Yeah. Pomelo eating ASMR. Go on. Pomelo's so good. That's a foul from Fofana on El Canoes. No booking, no. You can hear every single crunch. Is it like a chicken? No, it's fruit. If you don't know what pomelo is, to be fair, I wasn't as aware of pomelo as I am now for the past year. My girlfriend's obsessed with it, and I can tell you now, it is the best fruit in the world. So delicious. Leicester free kick. Unreal. Pomelo, whatever you want to call it. I hope the move is going well. Yes, it is. The peel, yeah. I'm like that with fruit, right? Like any fruit, like an orange or... Isn't it called pith or something like that? The pith. I don't like the pith. Oh, come on, Chelsea. Just don't know what to talk about. Like, there's just nothing going on in the game, really, is there? Chelsea just, like, we give the ball to players and then run backwards. No one makes any dynamic runs. We don't... Like, there's not really any link-up play between anyone, to be quite honest. Enzo Fernandez and Wesley Fofana are the only two players looking to hit the ball forward, and Levi Colwill. Like, there's just nothing to say. It's been such a dead half. All right, we are not cutting teams up. We're not looking like we're going to score. Nil-nil, 39 minutes gone. Sunny day at Stamford Bridge too. We should have a spring in our step here, literally, because spring is flipping coming. Maresca taking the pith. That's a good one. Taking the pith. I like that. To be honest, all I really want is 3 points today. I don't care necessarily about the performance. God, Leicester, look, how do Leicester break away with so much pace? Cucurella breaks it up really well. Now Enzo gives it to Palmer. But, like, Leicester, there's so much energy when they actually get the ball to break it away. Chelsea, it's the opposite. Thoughts on the Sidemen charity match? I thought it was great. I think, obviously, in terms of a cast of, like, YouTubers, it was the best it's ever been. I did play in the first one. Sidemen charity match, just for those of you that don't remember. I got a very nice assist, as much as I was a dreadful centre-back. I did get a nice assist for JMX in that game. Cucurella, go on. Oh, we're queuing up again, and we just can't get on the end of it. Neto and Palmer next to each other, but Thomas defends it well for Leicester. We're into the 40th minute. And it's Caicedo there spreading the ball. It would have actually probably been ruled out because Cucurella was offside when he put the ball back in. 72% of our passes are backwards. Is that actually true? Because that is an absolutely damning stat if that's the case. Still 0-0 at Spurs as well. God, this is dead, isn't it? Right now, the highest rated player is Sancho for winning that penalty, 7.5. Palmer's got a 6.5 rating at the moment. Hermanson is out there with a 7.3. Chelsea with an XG of 1.07, more than double the passes of Leicester. So bad. So bad. Atmosphere so dead. But, like, what do you expect? There's not really anything to get you off your seat right now. Players not making runs. Like, we're not doing anything. Okay, I'm going to end that poll now. 83% of you are saying Jorgensen. Southgate tactics. Spurs are losing. Have Bournemouth just scored? That was 0-0. Oh, 1-0. There literally has just been a goal right now. Bournemouth have just scored at Tottenham. I mean, that is a positive thing that we can take forward. I mean, Bournemouth, though, Bournemouth is still around us as well, so it's not actually a good result. You know what I mean? It's not just about why cheer when there's nothing to cheer about. But, like, over the years, Chelsea have won in so many different ways. Like, there's so many methods to win a football match. And quite often, Chelsea wouldn't be playing blistering football, and it would be 0-0. But, like, you know that there's going to be players out there that can make a difference and make something happen. And at the moment, the guy that we rely so heavily on to do something and make something happen is completely out of form and a bit of a ghost on the pitch. And the build-up is just incredibly slow. What's my prediction for Man United Arsenal? I actually I did a preview for the game on More GBFC. So I've already given you the prediction if you want to subscribe to More GBFC. But as you're watching the stream now, I'll tell you, I said Arsenal going to win 3-0. Tavernier with the goal for Bournemouth. How Ange still has a job is beyond me. I can't believe it either. I think, to be honest, if Tottenham lose today and then they also lose and go out of the Europa League on Thursday, I think that's Ange done. I think he'll get sacked. Go on, Enzo. They're defending well, Leicester, to be fair. They're really, really resolute right now. Our best is to draw this game. Nah. We're not entertaining that. When are we starting GBFC Plus? Dude, I've been uploading every day on More GBFC this week. There's a link in the description to More GBFC if you want to see me talk about other clubs. And there is still Chelsea content there as well that I don't post on this channel. If I don't think it's like a good enough topic or whatever, I'm putting it on More GBFC so I can focus more around like the gameplay stuff here. They're going to add 6 minutes on at the end of this half. Bloody hell, mate. That's a good ball out wide, though. Now Cucurella. Come on, Chelsea. Shoot, Caicedo. Oh, it's a lovely knock forward. Cucurella's there. Come on. Oh, it's hooked away again. Like, Chelsea just cannot get the ball under control. It's lovely work from Leicester. The longer this stays 0-0, the more dangerous this is as a football match for Chelsea, to be fair. This is so quiet. Right, I'm going to quickly go and get myself some socks before the halftime chat starts, because we've got 6 minutes of added time, I think. Really? Thank you. Love you. Oh, guys, I got some socks. My feet were freezing. Come on. Chelsea probing at the end of the first half. Come on, a goal now before half-time. That gives us a much more comfortable first half team talk. R.I.P. Spurs, someone saying. Is it 2-0 now? Dylan's very generous with his 5 goals. The Sidemen charity match was more intense and fast-paced. Yeah, there was also, 18 goals before the penalty shootout. Mega. Well, this is also not good for Caicedo staying out there on the pitch, because the longer this game is 0-0, the less likely it is that we can risk taking Caicedo off. Bring Lampard back to manage. I'm going to do a video about Lampard this week on more GBFC. Oh, my word. Wesley Fofana does well. Leicester with a corner. Is it 2-0 to... No, it's 1-0 Bournemouth half-time. Oh, man. Just looking at the Palmer penalty again. Could have been more in the corner. Come on. Thoughts about Fofana first half? I'm not going to lie. Wesley Fofana's probably been the best player for us right now. You're selling Palmer on your FPL this week. I mean, if you're an FPL player, you probably would be doing that right now, because he's not been good enough. Oh, come on. Someone move. If anyone's going to score here at the end of this first half, it's going to be Leicester at this point. Now Chelsea coming forward, Cucurella. Stamford Bridge is getting restless too, and rightly so. We're not offering anything here. There's 6 minutes of added time. There's a good chance here that we could score in the next 3 minutes, but there's no movement. Just always going backwards, 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 backwards. Enzo Fernandez, I think, has looked decent, but again, it's not perfect. Like, there's quite a few errors. We're going to have a look at half-time as well. Nkunku hits it over. Chelsea corner. I'm going to go through the stats at half-time as well. Nkunku's got a 7.2 rating so far. Corner. Come on. Enzo puts the ball in. Go on, Nkunku's header wide. Come on. Nkunku's not really done anything, to be honest. Like, we're going to look through the half-time. We're going to look through the, what's it called? We're going to look through all the stats and stuff at half-time, player performances. But for me, this has just been such a boring half. Again, Like, I thought the game against Copenhagen was boring, but it's probably this has been a bit better than that game, to be fair. But bloody hell, have we just become so predictable with every move. I wish I had good things to say. I really do. 10 attempts, 4 on target. Missed penalty. Like, ugh, damn. Yeah, at least in the Southampton game, though, I think, we were 3-0 up at half-time? Certainly not the case today. Nkunku is class when he's motivated and in form. I mean, yeah. Deary me. 5 minutes into the 6 added on at the end of the first half. This has not been a half of football that we can get excited about, is it? It has been woeful. Caicedo jumping in. Leicester are not far away here from actually looking like a decent side, you know. Like, they're very tenacious at winning the ball back, but then and they've got men forward. It's not like they're literally... This is why this is so frustrating to watch for Chelsea, because it isn't like Leicester have got every single player just camping in their own box, trying to not concede. Like, they're actually trying to play out and break and do something. But this is just so slow whenever Chelsea have the ball. Tosin heads the ball away. Fofana's got to try and win the second. Inevitable for Jamie Vardy to get a winner. I mean, that would piss me off. Something terrible. Go on. Half time. Okay, well, that is pretty atrocious when it comes to a half of football, that, from Chelsea. Chelsea 0, Leicester City 0. We're going to have a look at this because, well, it's interesting, to be honest. I'm going to move the camera box up here. Let's go through the stats, player performances for half-time. Because Chelsea, well, at the moment, this ain't looking good. It's not looking good, boys. Not the result that we wanted. So, put that at half-time. Let me just quickly come back to this. Chelsea, Leicester. Okay. All right, there's a few of you joining for half-time. Chelsea 0, Leicester City 0. Let's take a little look at the performances so far. These are the player ratings for Chelsea. But to be honest, this is kind of deceiving. When you think like a 7 is considered good, above average. 7.5 for Sancho. But like, what's he really done to be a 7.5? And Nkunku's a 7.2. And 22 touches of the ball. Yes, he's made 100% pass accuracy. But realistically, like, what has he done? Like, is any of those passes key passes? No. Pedro Neto has been the striker. Let's take a little look at him. 28 touches of the ball. There's just one key pass there. Yes, cool. But Cole Palmer as well. 29 touches. One key pass. But Chelsea are not doing anything. We're not really creating opportunities. Their goalkeeper's made a great save from a penalty that Cole Palmer missed. Leicester as an attacking threat has been pretty much non-existent. They break away, but like there's no real threat there. If you look at this momentum chart here over on the left-hand side, like one real breakaway from Leicester, and the rest of that half is just Chelsea dominance. Like, we absolutely should have scored a goal here, and we should be winning this game. But Palmer misses a penalty, and look, Cole Palmer missing a penalty is something that we've never seen before in a Chelsea shirt. And he was always going to miss one eventually with how young he is, and like you can't take that many penalties and then eventually not score, you know? So at least it's happened now when he's already in a bad run of form. Like, you don't want it to be the case of, like, that becomes another bad run of form off the back of it. But I think Palmer does desperately need a goal because other than that penalty, like, he's not really had anything. I think the best player probably so far, I'm just looking at these stats here now. In terms of touches and what they're actually doing for the team, Wesley Fofana and Enzo Fernandez, in my opinion, have been two of the best players here. And you can see both of their stats here. Wesley Fofana, 95% pass accuracy. Yes, again, nothing is really great going forward. But Enzo Fernandez here, 2 key passes, 78% accurate passes. But interestingly with Enzo Fernandez, like, he's one of the only players who actually tries anything risky. Long balls attempted 3, only one of them. 2, obviously he takes the corners, so that boosts the crossing numbers up. But, like, realistically, guys, Chelsea created nothing. I'm clutching at straws when I'm looking for something to talk about here at half-time. Because we were bad. And this Leicester team, like, they've offered nothing. Absolutely nothing. I think they've only got one player, and that's the goalkeeper above a 7 rating right now, and he saved a penalty, so of course it's going to be high. But blimey O'Reilly, nothing to shout about. And at half-time as well, Tottenham 0, Bournemouth 1. In the other game happening at this time, Chelsea will move up to 4th on goal difference ahead of Man City with a 0-0 draw. Bournemouth will go 1 point behind us. So actually, it's not really a good result, is it? To be honest, we want that to be... No, we want Bournemouth to beat Tottenham. Do we? Oh, if we finish 1 point behind Bournemouth now at the end of this season and we come 6th, I'm going to cry. I'm actually going to cry. But yeah, other than that, this has been a very, very poor game of football. Absolutely nothing to happen. And if we also look at the bench, this is also slightly concerning because there's not any real attacking threat here on the bench either. When you look at the missing players, Jackson out, Guiu out, Mykhailo Mudryk out, Madueke out. So not good enough. It really is not good enough. 1 shot from outside the box for Leicester. Save from Sanchez, 4 saves from Hermansen. He's having a really good game. But there's just nothing that I think is gonna really help us off the bench. Like, Lavia could be interesting and get Enzo further forward, but all in all, Chelsea haven't looked like creating anything so far. 69% possession, done nothing with it. So, what do you think's going to happen? Tactics are horrible, slow, predictable, not creative. I mean, so far, like, if that is the tactic, then yeah, we can confirm that's bad. But it doesn't look like we've got any ideas on how we're supposed to play the ball forward. Like, there's no one occupying the half spaces and actually looking for the ball. As soon as we get it into a potentially dangerous position, there's no movement ahead of any of the players. Sancho was good. Sancho wasn't bad. But again, it's end products. Like, he's not really... He won the penalty, yes, but other than that, what is there? Nothing's happening. Palmer and Nkunku off. Bro, stop trolling. Like, you know that can't happen. You just know it. What's the point? Zakari is saying a 2-0 win to Leicester. Let me do a poll and see. Let's say... Who you got? Chelsea, draw, Leicester. Oh, dear. Let's see if the confidence has changed from the start of the game. We had about, I think, 90% of people saying Chelsea were going to win. 3-0 Chelsea still. We need a good second half here. We need a big second half. Palmer missed penalty, sure, but he can still score 2 goals and 1 assist in the second half. That's bold. Very bold prediction. 61% of you are saying Chelsea. Get your votes in now on the poll. 25% are saying draw. There really has been a big fall off after that first half. To be quite honest, I still think we're going to win. But the longer the game goes, with it being 0-0, this could be one of those big disaster days. And with Arsenal away next weekend, jeez, man. This whole month of March could just feel like a drain if we don't win this game. It really could, because then we got 2 weeks no football at the end of March too with internationals. So, bloody hell, what to do? Chelsea 1-0 scrappy goal. I don't care how scrappy. I don't care who scores it. I don't care if it's an own goal. Just flipping win, man. I won't throw away expectations for this. It's too embarrassing. No, I mean, none of us should. None of us should. Like, the players don't look interested in playing. And if you're watching this game, you have to be able to just identify that. Like, the players don't look interested. SofaScore's also missed out on Reece James not being available too. I miss Tuchel. I mean, I'm excited to watch Tuchel manage England, to be fair. Big sneeze. Oh, damn. That was a big one. Maresca is too practical? I wish he was a bit more practical right now. Caicedo got booked. No, he didn't. No, Caicedo didn't get booked. Surely not. He did not get booked. No, he didn't get booked. What are you on about? He might get booked moving forward in this game. Caicedo has actually been unbelievable too. I've just opened up his stats here. 1 key pass, 91% accurate passes. Shot on target 1, dribbles attempted 2 out of 2, ground duels 1, 5 out of 5, aerials 1 out of 1. That is good stats from Caicedo in that half. Again, he just always manages to go under the radar. Moises Caicedo. Benson, the issue is Maresca. I mean, when we play like that, the issue is Maresca. But also, in Maresca's defence as well, I think he's also changed it enough times this season from half-time. Like, even against Copenhagen, that first half was so bad, and then we came out within 90 seconds, scored a goal in the second half. And we were better in the second half against Copenhagen, to be fair. But part of me also does think that it would make sense here to have Tyreek George on the pitch, to be honest. Perma ban for the fake scores. I mean, I don't really know how to do that, to be fair. Because people want to type the word goal. Guys, get involved with the poll right now. Get the vote in. It's easy. It's just a click of a button. 62% of you are saying Chelsea is still going to win this. It's 25% saying draw. 13% are saying Leicester. Did Caicedo get a yellow? No, he didn't. Not yet, anyway. I've seen enough. Deduct 10 points from Everton. Why? You don't understand people saying this is on Maresca. I mean, look, if you take the penalty out of it, which obviously it's not really how football works, but other than the penalty, what have we really created? There's no urgency to get the ball forward. We know that Maresca wants patient build-up, but like, how many times do we have to pass the ball side to side to side without getting into any good, high-quality shooting positions or positions to score? Yes, Palmer should have done better with a penalty. He's not tucked it right in the bottom corner. It's a good save from the keeper. It's not the worst penalty I've ever seen, but he definitely should have done better. But like, other than that, what have we created? Do you know what I mean? I think Enzo and Caicedo have both been good. Fofana's looked positive, and he looks like he's able and willing to carry the ball forwards, which is something that a lot of our players just don't seem like they're able to do. We need 4 points. If only you can get 4 points from a game. George Benson in for Maresca. Football Manager. Mate, I was so gutted that Football Manager isn't coming out. Brick Derek for the win. Yes, sir. Brick Derek Vin Diesel. Guys, make sure if you're in the stream, you smack a like on it right now. Right about now. What has George done to deserve replacing Nkunku? He's just a bit more direct. Like, he's willing to actually run at players as opposed to just, you know? like I show speed in the charity match yesterday. That assist was actually unbelievable, to be fair, for Kai Cenat. Very good goal. Where am I? I'm in my office, in my apartment. Oh, Leicester players are coming out. Second half is going to be underway very soon. No doubt Chelsea will probably look at this Hermanson performance and be like, yeah, we'll sign him. Bloody hell. George wants to play. I actually would love to play. Is Thailand a good place? Thailand's unreal. The food's unbelievable. The weather is amazing. We're loving it so far. Palmer can leave for City. Guys, honestly, I don't understand some very weird takes, man. Man missed the flipping penalty, but, you know, he's going to score. He's going to score. I believe in him. The timer. Yeah, don't you worry about it, mate. Don't you worry. We need explosive wingers. Come on, Chelsea. Kick it into the Matthew Harding second half. Thanks for bringing Chelsea news. No worries, mate. Thank you for subscribing, hitting the like button, and subscribing to more GBFC. All right. Second half about to get underway. Come on. Kick the ball. Palmer's got this like weird grin on his face. Let's go. Here we go. Second half. Underway. Let me just quickly end the poll. 63% of you are saying Chelsea from half-time. That's pretty bad. Petition for Benson to be the manager. Come on, Chelsea. Nice from Caicedo again, winning the ball back. Spreads it out wide to Cucurella. Come on. It's much better start to this second half. Come on, someone make the move. Okay, Rocco, mate, I appreciate you want it to be 2-0, but... What the hell? It's actually... Yeah, you're right. It's backed off again. Let me just... huge 45 minutes. I'm going to change it again. Bournemouth have gone 2-0 up at Tottenham. Come on. Let me just... is so annoying. Okay, I've just got to wait again for it to get to 48 minutes then. This is actually so annoying. Come on. Neto. I'm going to fix the timer. Go on. Sancho. Corner. Come on. This is much better start to the second half. Bit of noise around Stamford Bridge as well. I'm just going to set the timer back up again. There we go. 48 minutes. We're in business. Genuine question, why did I pick 6 things we learned instead of 5? For that exact reason. You expect 5, so I give you 6. Go on. Oh. Hermanson saves it again. Why 5? Like, everyone does 5, 10, you know? People even now, they do things we learned, you know? 5. Most people. So I do 6. Why not? Is it Tottenham 2-0 now? Or was that disallowed? Offside, okay. Come on, Chelsea. Speak a bit of Thai. I don't really know any Thai. Kap kong kap. That means thank you. As a man. Come on. Sancho. Oh, man, if you're going to do that and like knock it past him. Sancho's now arguing. Like, bro, you're just not quick enough, mate. Like, what's he complaining about there? Like, he's gone to try and, like, poke it past him, but he's just got no power or speed to get by him. This is funny. Why does every mid or washed keeper perform like Alisson against PSG against us? We do have a tendency to bring the best out of goalkeepers, I will say that. Todd Bowley's at Stamford Bridge today. Peace from Indonesia. What was my reading on the Chelsea first half? Well, we had 15 minutes of half time. And other than that penalty, like, what was there to talk about in the first half? It was pretty decent control in the middle of the park. I think Caicedo and Enzo were good. It's good to see Fofana back out there, but there's nothing really to talk about. Like, Chelsea were poor. We kind of started with a bit more emphasis and intensity at the start of the second half, but nothing to show for it. Not really any shots, no chances. Guinness, yay or nay? Definitely a yay, mate. Always. Guinness is unreal. Come on. It's good from Fofana. It's a foul. Go on. Oh, Enzo, that's poor. The other penalty we didn't get. I mean, to be fair, the more when I look back on it again, I'm not sure it actually was a penalty. I think that's just like first 2 minutes of the game. We want a penalty. We'd like a penalty. Do you know what I mean? Come on, Nkunku. Flip. Oh, my word, man. Nkunku. Absolutely no pressure on him whatsoever. This is so slow. Come on, Chelsea. Disgusting live stream. What the bloody hell are you doing here then, mate? Oh, no. Jamie Vardy is in. Oh, it's a good save from Sanchez. It's a good little effort at the near post there from Jamie Vardy. Tosin isn't close enough to him. And it forces a good save out the keeper. It's actually not a bad save from Sanchez. He's hit that really hard, Jamie Vardy. But Tosin's got to get tighter than that. Come on, Chelsea. Leicester corner. It's put in. Headed away at the near post by Tosin. Come on, Chelsea. Get out. Push up to them. Cucurella wins it at the near post. Kunku. Cole Palmer decides to go long. It's a brilliant ball, actually, to be fair, towards Sancho. But Neto's got it. Go on. Play it now. Neto, same position he was against Arsenal. He's hit one. Just wide. It will be a Chelsea corner. Good effort from Neto. Drags it slightly wide. He's been in good goal scoring and assisting form recently. But Chelsea there turning defence into attack quickly with Cole Palmer's long ball. It's a great pass as well. But that's what we need more of. Enzo Fernandez will take the corner. Come on, Chelsea. We need a goal. We need a goal before the 65th minute. And then we need another one straight after. No one attacking the ball. Like, someone's got to gamble. Someone's actually got to flip and go for it. Neto. Brilliant switch of the play to Enzo Fernandez. Sancho. Go on. Enzo. Nkunku. Go on. Neto's there. Great footwork. He's gone down. That's no pen. Never a penalty. Now Leicester on the break. They've actually got players over here. Chelsea got to get men back. Wesley Fofana. Well, this game's actually starting to speed up a little bit now. It's actually a little bit more entertaining. Nah, I don't think that's a penalty. He's asking for that there, Neto. He should have just tried to stay on his feet. Never getting a penalty for that, man. Never. Nil-nil until full time. I flipping hope not, man. We need something. Come on. Offside. Good. Leicester still there. Come on, Chelsea, honestly. How is that not a pen? I don't think that is a pen. Sanchez comes through. He's done well. Jamie Vardy catches Rob Sanchez. That's good from Sanchez, to be fair, getting his body in the way. I mean, if you guys think it was a penalty, fair enough. We can all have our own opinions. I'm a Chelsea fan. Of course, I wanted it to be a penalty. But I just think Neto has asked for it too much. I think he's made it a bit too obvious. We're so rigid. Yeah, I mean, first sort of 5 minutes of that second half, of this second half, we looked better. We looked as though there was a bit more urgency about the play. Like, the longer it goes on at 0-0, the more likely we are to actually flip and lose it. Because Leicester will get another chance. Come on, Chelsea. Leicester fans are very loud as well. Fair play to them. Going down, but they're still singing. Come on, Chelsea. Caicedo. Now Enzo. Need to get him in more advanced areas. Sancho. It's a good play from Sancho. Now Enzo Fernandez. Back to Fofana. Just look for any kind of opening. Caicedo. Colwell now coming forward. Cucurella out on the left. Nkunku backwards. Just going to go all the way back. Man, there's nobody out there that can beat a man. Absolutely no one. This is so dull to watch, I'm telling you. Like, it's just so slow. Let me give the ball away. Like, what have we done? This is the most useless possession. Like, do not let these stupid passing stats cover up the fact that we're so useless on the ball. So useless. Nkunku's done nothing again. Bloody hell. Cucurella, that's good from Mark Cucurella. Knocks it down the line to Palmer. There's hardly anyone. Like, there's players in the box now, kind of. Nkunku, come on, son, do something. And then he gives it. How are you playing that bad, bro? Chelsea keeping hold of the ball, but give me something. All the way back to Sanchez from Wesley Fofana. Leicester's shape is, to be fair play to them. They don't have as much quality. No spark in our game. Yeah, you can hear the come on Chelsea, but it's more like desperate. It sounds a bit desperate at Stamford Bridge. I'm not going to lie. At least it should do as well, because we're not, like, what have the fans got to latch onto here? There's very little. Now move forwards, Enzo. Good. Much better. Oh. Chelsea got to remain patient. Shut up. Fofana again. Well played, Wesley Fofana. That's good. Now Enzo. And again, it's towards Cucurella, and it's dealt with at the back from Leicester. It's too simple. And Nkunku with a foul, like, bruh. So bad, bro. So bad. Just going to quickly use the bathroom again, guys. Yes! Oh, I missed the goal! I missed the goal! No way! No way! I actually flipping went to the toilet and we scored. I should leave the room pack. Bringing back the FIFA days. We've actually scored. Mark Cucurella. Oh! Oh, what a goal! What a goal! That is a bullet! Absolute bullet! Finally, we got something to shout about. Cucurella makes it 1-0. Benson went to the toilet. Don't worry about it. I'll do it again. I'll go there again if I have to. Come on. Mark Cucurella, man. What a player. What a guy. We need to take more bathroom breaks. I do apologise, but we are here. Finally, we've got liftoff. 1-0. Come on. Finally, some noise at Stamford Bridge. Is it 2-0 to Bournemouth as well? No way. Stay away from the stream. No, I mean, like, it's about time that we actually got a decent result. 2-0 Bournemouth, is it? Are you sure? Bloody hell. 2-1. 2-1 Bournemouth. Wow, there's goals in that game. Now Leicester coming forward. Christensen. No, don't concede straight away, Chelsea, please. Mark Cucurella, what a player. Go for a number 2 next. No, we're not doing that, mate. We ain't doing that. Who takes a penalty if we get another one? Palmer takes it. It wasn't an awful first pen. Come on, Chelsea. 1-0 up. You need to drink more water. Don't you worry, mate. I've got some water here. Got a cup of tea on the way as well. Watching Benson in the bog when Cuckoo scores. I mean, it's a great goal as well, to be fair. An absolutely unbelievable finish from Cucurella. What's that? His 4th goal of the season? That's top. Like, serious numbers for a left-back. And again, like, Maresca's insistence on using this inverted role. He's the only player at the club that actually understands it and can do it properly. Now Enzo Fernandez coming forward. Palmer. Lovely little bit of skill there. Beats his man again. Palmer balling. Much better from Cole Palmer. Chelsea looking to play with a bit of swagger now. Patient. This is the thing, like, with the way that Maresca plays, when we are winning, like, we can get away with it and call it patient. But I'm not patient until the goal goes in. You know what I mean? And I think too often Chelsea are too patient. Am I going to drink something other than water? I don't really drink. I'm not really drinking alcohol at the moment. I've had a few weeks off of it. But I do have a cup of tea on the way, I think. Speaking of the devil, I missed the goal.
I heard.
Thank you, darling.
It's very, very hot. Careful, careful.
No. Thank you. No, yeah, it was going to take forever if I just had to hold it and you weren't releasing it.
I know, but I had it.
Thank you.
That is to make you go to the toilet a bit more.
Is it?
Yeah, so that you...
So that I get out and they score again?
Mm-hmm.
That looks like a nice one. Zimt.
I've got no idea what it is.
Guys, if you're German,
Yeah, what's Zimt?
tell me what the word Zimt means in German.
I'm going to guess it's mint.
I think it could be mint too, because that's what this tea is. This is a German tea.
Mint and orange, I think.
Interesting, but it's like... Yeah, it's like orange, isn't it? Okay.
Okay.
You going to bed?
Yes, I am.
All right. I'll come and give you a kiss after the game. Love you too. Bye-bye. Do I have to boil water in Thailand before drinking? Yes. Although we got a filtered water on our tap, but... Is Benson still in Southeast Asia? Benson is. Thought you were in Bali. You moved to Thailand now. Yes. Zimt means cinnamon. Apparently it's cinnamon. Yeah. Cinnamon and orange. Come on. Come on, Chelsea. Second goal is needed because I think Leicester are going to have another chance here. It's pronounced as Simt, not Zimt. Simt. Why not move to Malaysia? Nah, the food, I'm not going to lie. The food in Thailand is just levels above anywhere else in Southeast Asia. Go on. On the attack again. Palmer. Go on. Nkunku just looks at Palmer as if to say, like, why don't you ever pass to me? Like, I genuinely don't think I've ever seen two players who just don't, like, Palmer and Nkunku, I can never imagine them having a coffee together. Do you know what I mean? Good claim from Sanchez. Well done. That's good from Sanchez. Releasing Wesley Fofana. Come on, don't slow down. Why are you slowing down? Like, we've got half the team back and no one running forward. Why isn't Fofana going forward? Now Leicester outnumbering us. Enzo Fernandez drives it. Hermanson with a good save. Bali is so overrated when you have Thailand and Vietnam that's cheaper. I totally agree with you. I love Bali, I do. Don't get me wrong. And we posted a video on our channel, Georgie and I's channel. Link to that is also in the description, by the way, We posted a video yesterday talking about leaving Bali. But like food in Thailand is better. Like the streets are cleaner. Yes, there's still pollution. But like Bangkok as a city is amazing. The islands in Thailand are epic. The food is just unreal. And the prices are better than Bali. Bali is becoming an expensive place to go. Come on, Chelsea. 23 minutes to go. As it stands, we are going back fourth. 2 points ahead of Man City. Ball's played in, and it is going to find Christensen at the back post. He drives it forward. That's a foul on Tosin. That will be a free kick. How long are we in Thailand for? A month and a half more. There are a lot of spiders in Thailand. They've actually got 3 types of tarantula, but not, touch wood, not where I am. Come on, Chelsea. We need a second goal. We need a second goal. Bartley has thieves running rampant and free. I mean, I can't believe that guy couldn't get arrested. So ridiculous. You guys should definitely go and check that video out. Lethargic play. Honestly, it's been one of those games. Talk us through the goal. I mean, Mark Cucurella has hit it perfectly. I actually missed the flipping goal. I need to try and find a little replay of it now. Tottenham 1, Bournemouth 2. Sarr with the goal for Spurs after Evanilson doubled the Bournemouth lead. I said 2-1 Bournemouth in that game, to be fair, in my prediction. Chelsea 1-0 Leicester. Go on, Palmer's there. Go on, Cole. Go on, hit it. Blocked again. Neto. Go on. Sancho, shoot. Oh, it's blocked again in front of the goal. Chelsea close to that second goal. Come on. Enzo Fernandez got the assist. Come on, Chelsea. 8th corner of the game. Palmer doesn't pass anymore. It's become a bit odd, to be fair. But he's just a hungry player that wants to do well. Was the goal any good? The goal was fantastic, Gary. Brilliant strike from Cucurella into the bottom corner. Harry Winks is complaining with the referee about Jadon Sancho. What are you moaning about? Just get on with the flipping game, you knobheads. Do I enjoy rugby? Not really. Not going to lie. I watch England sometimes, but like I would never choose to watch rugby over football, ever, obviously. Come on. George Bogson. Big fan of the channel. Thank you, Harley. Appreciate it, mate. Welcome to GBFC. Make sure you're subscribed. Smack a like on the stream for us. Levi Colwell wins the header. I think Chelsea need a second goal here. Not going to lie. Palmer's coming off. 72 minutes for Palmer, and he's coming off for Trevor Chalobah. Interesting. Palmer's coming off for Tyreek George. Chalobah's coming off for Wesley Fofana. That's good from Fofana, to be fair. Chalobah's coming on. Tyreek George is on for Palmer. Palmer's being taken off, ladies and gentlemen. Interesting. Fofana was good, actually. Not going to lie. Good to have Wes back. I mean, look, Wesley Fofana back in the team, and Chelsea don't concede a goal. El Canus has come off for Leicester as well. Buonanotte, the Brighton boy. Do I think subbing Palmer is a good decision? Well, again, he's not been good. He's being greedy. He's not passing the ball quick enough. I still think Leicester are going to get a chance, though. Come on, Nkunku. Show me something. Palmer needs a rest. Yes. Thank you, David Steinhardt, for the $5. Cucu or Vardiol, probably our best defensive player these days. Thank you for the donation, buddy. Appreciate it. Cucurella, yeah. I mean, it's not the first time this season we're relying on Marc Cucurella attacking-wise. It's a great goal as well. It's a risk, but I'd sub Caicedo. I mean, I think the fact that he hasn't is probably because Lavia's not fit and ready yet. Oh, no. Sanchez. Now I'm nervous. I don't think Chelsea can afford to take Caicedo off right now. I'm not going to lie. Well played, Enzo. Smart football. Caicedo now gets it out to Cucurella. Come on, we need some runners. Sancho. Go on, in towards Nkunku. Go on. Enzo Fernandez, shot blocked. Better football, though, from Chelsea. Good build-up. Enzo Fernandez is playing well. Head injury. 15 minutes to go. Leicester have had 3 touches in Chelsea box. That's mad. Come on, Chelsea. Cucurella, player of the season. He's quite quickly going up, actually, isn't he? He's definitely top 3, Marc Cucurella. But at the same time, like, I don't... Overall, is that inverted role the right way? I'm not sure. I don't trust the 1-0 either. No, you're absolutely right. Will Chelsea get the ball back from this, though? We very much had control of the possession, so we better do. Palmer off at 1-0 is a bit stupid. I mean, he's not having the best game. It was a bad game. Oh, Nkunku. Go on. It's a good touch. Kind of runs into trouble and then huffs his hips again. Huffs his hips. That's a new phrase, isn't it? Go on. Oh, lovely. Neto, unlucky. Chelsea corner. Good footwork from Neto. Nice little poked ball through from Caicedo. We're looking good now. We are looking good. Tottenham got a penalty. Damn. Enzo is going to take... No, it's Neto taking the pen. Headed away from Feist. They've defended well, Leicester, to be fair. Go on. Enzo's done well. It's another Chelsea corner. Well played, Enzo Fernandez. He's having a great game, to be fair. I'm going to say Enzo Fernandez has been the best player out there for us. Chelsea fans singing for Enzo Fernandez right now too. 2-2 is a good score for us in the Spurs game. Yeah, as long as Spurs don't win and Bournemouth don't win, yeah, not bad. Enzo Fernandez will take the Chelsea corner. 1-0 with 12 minutes to go. Headed away again. Comes out to Caicedo. It doesn't look like he wants to shoot ever since that goal at the end of last season. Enzo. That's a lovely ball. Oh, no. Trev should have called for that. Colwill was running into it, but I think it was a much better position for Trevor Chalobah, but it does probably go out for a goal kick. It's a great ball in from Enzo. It's an unreal pass. Like, if that was Chalobah going for that ball and not Colwill, then I think we score there. Two Spurs. They score the penalty. Don't forget the Caicedo Man United equaliser. Yeah, that was also a fantastic strike. Oh, that was a big ass yawn. Yes, Cuckoo. Unlucky. The ball just seems to bounce off of Sancho sometimes. You don't dislike Tottenham. What's wrong with you? You sure you support Chelsea, mate? Oh, well played. Caicedo again. That's magnificent. Played Neto. Enzo. Yes. Smart. Jadon Sancho. Go on. Sancho hits one. We want a handball there. Is that a pen? Chelsea are asking for a handball. They're going to check it? That's got to be a penalty, surely. If it hits his hand, that's a penalty. He's had a shot. It's on target. So Jadon Sancho pulls it, opens his body up. Does that even hit his arm? Like, I think it hits the back of his leg. Or no. No, it does hit the back of his arm. That's a pen. That is a penalty. He's not going to give it, though. The ref won't give it. The only reason he gave the other one where we missed the penalty is because he kind of had to. That one was a stone wall penalty. But any of these 50-50s, he won't take it. Like, what have they given? Surely that's a penalty. Ridiculous. No penalty again. Of course not. There'll also be a yellow card given to Caicedo before the end here. It's a disgrace. Oh. Now my stream's frozen. Love that. Why has my stream crashed? Why? Okay. Why? So annoying. Come on. Okay, we're back. Oh, dear. Why do I feel as though this could be 1-1? Come on, Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea. Well played, Mark Cucurella again. Brilliant. Come on, Chelsea. Relying on a Mark Cucurella goal again. No, Leicester free kick. Flipping heck, man. This is not going to be a nice ending to this game, I'm telling you. It's going to be nervy. Your stream crashed also. It's alright, we're back in business. 7 minutes to go. Still 1-0 to Leicester. So many times. Triple substitution from Van Nistelrooy as well. Spurs have levelled against Bournemouth as well. Good game there, that one must be. Ricardo Pereira back for Leicester. First time in 4 months. To be fair, Leicester are much better than Southampton. I'll give him that. But still. Deary me, I'm nervous. Well done, Enzo Fernandez, again with a headed clearance. Sanchez save of the game incoming. Well, yes, please. Neto does work hard. Yes, Tyreek George, well played. Maresca appreciating that one as well. Van Nistelrooy is up on his feet as well. It looks as though Leicester believe they can still get something from this. So we need a goal. Yep, we do. 43 touches in the box compared to Leicester's 3. This is why it would be just so typical now if we do concede. Come on. Do not do it, Chelsea. 5 minutes to go. Oh, no, Leicester have got a chance. And Sanchez makes the save. It's a good effort from outside the box from Pereira. Ricardo Pereira's been out for Leicester for 4 months, but Robert Sanchez is equal to the shot from range. Straight at him, to be fair, but it's a shot on target. Chelsea need to cool down, someone's saying in the chat right now. I mean, I think we've been too cool the whole game. I think that's the problem, to be honest. I think we need to be a bit more... We need to be a bit more ruthless. I think we need to try and be a bit... Take a few more risks. I don't know. And it isn't just because I want to be... I don't want to be entertained. I want to win. But I also think we've got the quality of players where we could be more dynamic. We should be more dynamic. People are saying go to the toilet. Nah, I'm not going to go to the bathroom again now. 4 minutes to go. I am nervous, though. Oh, man. When you get an early kickoff when you live in Asia, it's good. It's good. Christopher needs to be changed. But who comes on? If Nkunku comes off, who comes on and replaces him? That's the question. Enzo Fernandez again doing well. Neto, that's a good touch. Go on, Enzo. That's a great ball in. But no, Nkunku is literally a statue. That bloke does not move. Flipping heck, man. Jeez. Amugu for Nkunku. Well, Neto's bleeding. Now he's got to go off. Move Toast into the 9. No, we don't move a centre-back to play number 9. We're not desperate for a second goal like that. Do you know what I mean? You don't start putting your centre-backs there. Chelsea temporarily down to 10 as Neto goes to get the blood on the side of his head dealt with. Tosin should play 9. Chelsea women are 1-0 up against Palace. Good news. Still 2.5 minutes to go of the 90 here. Chelsea 1, Leicester 0. A nervy game. Not the best performance. Chelsea defending well. Good play again. And Nkunku there with a block. Now Neto coming forward. Yes, Neto. Well done. Yes, Caicedo winning the free kick instead of giving it away. That's what we need. Neto works like a horse. Yeah, to be fair, Neto has played pretty well so far. Watchalong coming on for Chelsea for the last 2. And Nkunku coming off. All right, guys. Well, we are into the final minute and a half of the 90. Make sure if you're in the stream right now, you've hit the like button. As well as that, 6 things we learned will be out straight after the game, recording immediately after. So stay tuned to GBFC. And as well as that, more GBFC, which is the official second channel of the George Benson Football Channel, where I've been posting every single day talking about various other clubs, Premier League games, Champions League games, and everything else. So if you want to watch more content every day, then you can check out more GBFC. Link is in the description. Make sure you're subscribed. I'll be doing a post-match video for Man United Arsenal. I think it's going to be a good game. Chelsea's still on the attack. Come on. Neto looks to beat his man. He's cut back. Come on. Leicester might have one more attack here. We are in to the final 20 seconds of the 90 minutes. Chelsea 1, Leicester 0. And Leicester are on the attack. I said they were going to get one more sniff. Moises Caicedo, absolutely brilliant. No foul. Fantastic, Caicedo. What a performance from him. How many minutes are added on? That's the question. 6 minutes? Where do you get that from? Where have they got 6 minutes from, the prat? 6 minutes? Like nothing has happened for them to have 6 minutes added on here. Where has that come from? Well played, Levi Colwell. That's excellent. I think Leicester have actually played quite well, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. They're on the attack again now with Harry Winks. Getting forward. Watchalong's got to deal with him. Chalobah stands tall. Good block again. Chelsea digging in here. Yeah, this ref has been a prat, to be honest. Could have had a couple of pens extra. Yes, Cucurella. Look at that. Mark Cucurella giving it some to the Chelsea fans as too. Love that. I do love Mark Cucurella. I'm happy with this, to be fair, so far. Tottenham drew with Bournemouth. That's a great result if that's the case. Come on, Chelsea. Guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel. $10 donation. Oh, this is going to be 1-1. Matt, don't say that. He drops a late donation, but he's calling there's going to be an equaliser. We've still got 4 minutes of football left. I pray that we're not. Still goals left in the game, people are saying. I mean, I don't like the fact that Leicester have got it in this position. Finished 2-2 in the Tottenham-Bournemouth game. Good result for Chelsea. Spurs don't win and Bournemouth don't get 3 points. It's also good news. Cucurella. Leicester want... No. Ruvan, thank you, David, for the $20 donation. Surely not. 2-0. Ugh. Nah, it's not a penalty, man. There's no chance. Cucurella holds his hand up, though. It's kind of an awkward position, isn't it? Oh, man. So many near penalty shouts in this game, to be fair. Chelsea with 3 minutes to hold on. Chelsea 1, Leicester City 0. But the game is now very much open and in the balance. Leicester still trying not to commit too many men forward because there is still time and they are being patient. Chelsea aren't quick enough to get the ball back. They're playing it nicely forward here, Leicester. It's probably the best move they've had of the game. And it's a good block again from Marc Cucurella. What a player. What a player. Fantastic. Guys, make sure you smack to like on the stream if you haven't already done so. We're on 506. No. Oh, my word. If he would have just pulled a shot away there. Neto's the only player really still chasing. Everyone else is back right now for Chelsea. Caicedo's done really well. Go on. Release him. Yes. Caicedo to Tyreek George. Go on. Into the final 3 minutes. George doesn't go down. He stays on his feet and wins the corner. Brilliant work from Tyreek. Chelsea with a corner with 2 minutes to go. Excellent. Well played. Oh. Come on. Appreciate those donations at the end there from you two. Come on, Chelsea. Not going to rush this corner, that's for sure. Guys, 6 things we learn is coming out straight after the game. So make sure you are subscribed to the George Benson football channel because the video will be going out pretty much instantly. We got a minute and a half still to hold on here to a big 3 points at Stamford Bridge. Come on. Just holding it. Come on, win that. Oh, Tosin with the foul. There's going to be one more chance here for Leicester to get forward. This is going to be an absolute disaster if we concede now, I tell you. Free kick to Leicester. Watchalong has just been yellow carded. Not long to go, guys. Not long to go. Chelsea 1-0 up. Watchalong gets himself a late yellow. Come on. Guys, make sure you're subbing up. Make sure you hit the like button on the stream. Come on. Get rid of it. That's fine. Leicester still have the ball. Tyreek George, that's lovely. Come on. Go on. Go on. Yes. Oh, Fernandez, he deserved a goal. Yes, we get the win. Get in. Thank you guys for watching. Going to end the stream. 6 things we learned coming